Hey everyone, my name is Danielle Renee and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to do something dramatic for fall with some fall colors. I love burgundy and I love gold, so I kind of put it together and this is what I came up with. I really love how this turned out, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieve this, then go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so for today's video, I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'm going to be taking my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm obsessed with this Morphe E8 brush. It's like a really mini foundation brush. I like using it for concealer and also for prepping my eyes. It just makes it blend out really, really smoothly. I'm gonna go ahead and dust this all over my eyelid. And it was really simple. It's just so big, so it fits the eyes so perfectly, and it's really soft. I definitely recommend this brush. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Tarte's Pro palette here. It has some really nice burgundy and purple shades. So I went ahead and zoomed you in. I'm going to take this Chic eyeshadow, and it's a nice light pink color. And I'm going to take that with the Morphe R37 blending brush. And I'm just going to start putting a transition color, and we're going to build up the intensity to the darker color so everything looks nice and smooth and blended out. And with this shade, I'm definitely going to kind of take it and wing it out because I am going to be cutting the crease and elongating it outwards. Next, I'm going to take this Morphe brush. It's the M506, and I love this brush because it's very fluffy and it's really tiny, so you can really get detail and actually have it blended out so it's not so harsh. So I'm going to dip into the shade here, and it is called Mod. It's a nice pinkish burgundy shade, and I'm going to go ahead and put that into the crease. And I'm tapping off a lot of the product and just really building it up really softly. I'm going to go back in with that Chic shade and just blend everything out on the edges. So now that I have that shape, now I'm going to go ahead and kind of wing this part out. Go back and blend it out. Definitely lifting it upwards. I'm going to take that same brush, take Drama, which is the purple shade. I'm going to go over that crease and kind of just make it a little bit lower, so that's like the darkest point. I'm going to look up and find exactly where my crease is and rub that along right underneath that previous color. And go back in with our blending brush with that Chic light pink eyeshadow and just blend all those together. Okay, now that we have it defined, I know it looks crazy. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Alright, so I'm not finding the brush I would normally use, so this one's going to be a little big, but I'm going to take this brush here with the Tarte Shape Tape and cut the crease. So once I get to this down part right here, I'm going to swoop it up and kind of wing it. So now that I'm down, I'm going to swing it upward. And then so we're going to cover all of this here. And go back and just make sure it's a nice straight line, as straight as you can get. I'm going to go back with this little tiny blending brush and just kind of buff it out so there's not too much product, and just kind of blending it together, tapping it in. Now before taking the shimmery shade, I'm going to go back with this little Morphe brush, and I'm going to take Mod and Drama and just deepen it and just kind of create a nice sharp line right above here and just swooping it upward. I'm going to apply the shimmer. I'm going to use this shade here called Minx, and I'm just going to take that with my finger and place it over the concealer. So I'm not really liking how it doesn't go very well together. So I'm gonna take Primavera from the Modern Renaissance palette and put that over it. And to intensify, I'm gonna spray some MAC Fix Plus. These shimmers in the Anastasia palettes are amazing. I'm gonna take the same blending shade and just add a little bit more color. Now I'm gonna go in and highlight the brow bone with this white vintage shade. I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner off camera. I'm gonna use the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and it has a nice felt tip on it. Alright, so I just finished my eyeliner and did the other eye off camera. So now I'm gonna apply some lashes. These are the Ardell Fox Mink lashes. I'm gonna take my Duo Lash Glue, and this is the dark tone color. I really like this. Little tip for lashes, in case you didn't know. When you put lash glue on, you want to keep the glue on for at least 45 seconds. So what I like to do is I'll put it on one band and I'll put it down, and then I'll do the next lash while that one is drying so it gets tacky, so it'll stick to your eye and it won't like slip everywhere. I already placed a really thin amount of mascara. I use Tarteist mascara just to lift my eyelashes, so it'll make it easy to place these on top and they'll connect really easy. Alright, so I'm gonna put the lash up and bring it downwards and place it right on the top, and I'll just let it go for a second and I'll look and see the placement, and it looks pretty good. And it's really good just to kind of push it in without squeezing it when it's still wet. And once you feel like it's really dry enough, then you'll go ahead and lift your eye up. Alright, now that my eyes are done, I'm going to take this NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and it's a nice pink tone, and it's going to help cancel out all my darkness because the bags are real this morning. I'm going to take this Morphe small foundation brush I was talking about, the E8. I'm just going to dip that in there and tap it into where all my dark areas are. I totally forgot to prime before I did that, but I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Now I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm going to take the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation in Punjab, and that's medium 1, and the Fenty Beauty shade 290. I'm going to mix it together and place it on my face. Okay, so the Fenty foundation dries really fast, so I'm going to quickly use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and blend that all in. Alright, now that that's blended in, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium and just do a couple lines. Now I'm going to set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Now I'm going to move back onto the eyes and finish the bottom part. It'll be really simple. Now I'm going to take my Smashbox eyeliner in Jet Black. It's getting really tight. I'm just going to do the outer corner, just very little. I want it to look pushed upwards and have a cat eye effect to it, so I don't want to do too much liner on the bottom. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to take this teeny brush. It's really good for smudging out the lash line. So I'm going to take the shade Mod, and I'm going to run that throughout my entire lash line. And now I'm going to take that small Morphe brush in the purple shade, and I'm just going to do the outer corner. Just blend it and just keep kind of blending it a little bit. I'm going to take my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. I know I use this palette all the time, but I love every single color in here. I'm going to start with Angle. It's a really warm color. I'm going to warm up the face first, and then I'm going to contour more with this shade here, Princess Cut. To get it all over bronze, I'm going to take this It Cosmetics powder brush, And I'm going to take that Angle shade and just warm up my face. I really like using this big brush to bronze because it just gets a whole general area rather than it being so precise. It does have a nice little tip to it. I'm just gonna kind of blend that here just to add some overall warmth. Now I'm gonna take the Morphe M437 brush. It's a really good contouring brush. For blush, I'm gonna take the Lancome Shimmer Mocha Havana. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I really like the tone of this. I think it'll match really well with the eyes, and I'm gonna go in with a burgundy lip, so kind of tie it all together. I'm gonna just smile my cheek a little bit and dust it over and lead it up to my bronzer. Now I'm gonna take my MAC Fix Plus and spray it all over my face to help the powder sink into my skin so it just looks a lot more natural. And then after, I'm gonna add the highlight on top of it so it'll look a lot more intense. I'm gonna take my favorite, the Ofra Rodeo Drive Highlighter. And to apply it, I'm gonna take the Morphe M510 brush. Nose and Cupid's bow, and also down the bridge of the nose. It just looks really nice when the light catches it. I'm also going to pop this in the inner corner to help open up the eyes. And also on the eyebrow. Now I'm going to go in with mascara and do my bottom lashes and just a little bit on the top to help lift them up a little bit. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Luminous Black mascara. This is really good. It's the blackest mascara I've ever tried, and it's a really, really good formula. Last is the lip. You could definitely go for a nude lip, something more natural, but I want to be extra, and I'm gonna do a burgundy lip. This is the MAC Diva lipstick. It's a nice burgundy shade. So I'm gonna outline my lips with this Prestige lip liner, and this is the shade Auburn. Alright, now that that's outlined, I'm gonna apply the lipstick. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look. If you guys did enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment and let me know what you guys would like to see next. And be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.